Bwala accused Tinubu of forgery, rigging in 2023, then became his spokesperson 18 months later. And now to the news info. In just 2 years, Daniel Bwala, the newly appointed special advisor to the president on media and communications, went from accusing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of electoral fraud and certificate forgery to becoming his spokesperson. Bwala's appointment on November 14 came after a noticeable shift in his political allegiance. In January, he noted his potential defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) after Atiku Abubakar, whom he served as spokesperson, lost the presidential election. His post on X from late December to early January indicated a gradual softening of his stance on Tinubu's government. In January, Bwala paid a visit to the State House in Abuja. He also met with Tinubu in Paris in the same month, where he praised the president's passion to lead Nigeria out of the woods. Double-mouthed person. After you said, oh, he's not going to do anything, even if you give him 30 years, and now all of a sudden, he has passion to lead Nigeria out of the woods. Shame on you. This launched Bwala's post-Tinubu's rally on social media as against his earlier criticism during the 2023 election cycle, where he was vocal against Tinubu and the All Progressives Congress (APC). In April 2023, Bwala accused Tinubu of rigging the election. He said that the president would face challenges with moral legitimacy upon assuming office. Right now, although the presumption of law is in favor of Tinubu until the final determination of the election tribunal and appeals, he will struggle with moral legitimacy because he rigged the election for 240 days of his presidency, Bwala posted on X. Eminent scholars, human rights activists, and strong opinion molders who have traditionally been critical are suddenly, for cultural and tribal reasons, throwing their weight behind him in a clandestine way. This was not a one-off statement. In May 2023, during an interview with Arise Television, Bwala doubled down on his claims challenging the legitimacy of Tinubu's victory. He described Tinubu as a president-elect rather than a president-elect, accusing the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) of manipulating the presidential election results. We are in court to say it was a rigged process. As long as there is no final determination of the matter, we have every right under law, equity, and justice to express our opinion that he is a president-elect and not a president-elect, Bwala declared. So what has changed? Bwala, what has changed in almost 2 years? What has changed? What have you seen that this person is doing different that made you say that, okay, I criticized this person before, I'm not going to criticize him again, I'm going to support him, and I'm going to go and be a spokesperson? What has changed in just how many months? What has changed? Bwala's skepticism extended back to March 2023 when he insisted in another interview that the PDP had won the election. We won. If these results were allowed to be read from the result sheet, we won with over 1 million votes. Nigerian people voted PDP as the winner of this election, but history and posterity will judge. He asserted nobody voted for PDP. Don't mind yourself. You're just a liar. As recently as December 2023, Bwala cast doubt on Tinubu's ability to govern effectively, even if given decades. When people talk about being patient, you have to consider the time frame the public officer has to execute their mandate. The president has just been voted into a term of 4 years. He is 8 months in, which is 31.8% of his total time, Bwala remarked. He has less than 70% left. When is that change supposed to happen? When Buhari took over in 2015, we were told the same thing. He finished his term, but the fundamental problems remained. If the policies are flawed, even 30 years won't fix it. Bwala's criticism were not limited to the election results. In 2022, he took a firm stance against Tinubu's candidacy, insisting that Tinubu has forged his university degree certificate. In an interview with China's television, Bwala cited a legal case from 2002 in which Festus Keyamo, Nigeria's current aviation minister under Tinubu, had challenged Tinubu's certificate in court. Festus Keyamo, now the presidential spokesman, was the appellant in a case against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How many spokesmen does the president have? I really wonder. How many? How many spokesmen does he have? Now what? Was the appellant in the case against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, accusing him of certificate forgery. This isn't a slip of the tongue. He went to court not on behalf of the client, but as the appellant, Bwala claimed. Meanwhile, Bwala was a staunch member of the APC before defecting to the PDP in July 2022. So you left in 2022 and you are back again in 2024. You are not stable. You are not a stable person and you are not supposed to be trusted. They're not supposed to trust you because if anything happens again by 2027, probably Tinubu loses the election in 2027. You are going to change allegiance again. You are going to go to another party and go and support that person. You are a very, very disloyal person and very unstable. You should not be trusted. At the time, he said he defected for his principles and because the APC decided to field a Muslim ticket. So what has changed though? What has changed? Esteem Smith says Tinubu is just making fool of Bwala to lick back his vomit. Abi now. Chikezi Ebe says, do you hunger to deal with this man? He's a sharp guy, sharp indeed. This is not being sharp. This is being a Confucianist, a liar, a disloyal person. That is what it is. It is not being a sharp person. You are not sharp. Julius Akinyi says that was during electioneering. That era is far behind. Umar Dari Baba says, you won't understand why. Till you read and understand the 99 powers of a woman, you will continue to blame Tinubu. Only legends will understand this. Make us understand though. Ukweze Ike says, Daniel Bwala has no conscience. He's a serial liar. He can sell his parents to fuel his car for collection of brown envelope. No lies. No lies though. He can actually sell his parents or his family or his children just to make sure that he gets a political role. He can do that. Adeyemilekun Abelu says Daniel Bwala is a potential testimonial evidence for useful corrections for absolute loyalty to effective and efficient positive service. Jimoh Yaya says, who will take Bwala seriously? He's looking for money. He has been like this. He goes where he can send money to chop. He is a political laborer. And is that supposed to be so? Somebody that cannot stay loyal to one party. You will jump from this party to another party, then you come back again. And then you expect them to take you back. I hope Onanuga really shows him Shaggy very well. Victor Mao says, only if we the masses will learn, but unfortunately, we are no different from them as it is today. The actions of people like FFK, Reno Mokiri, Bwala, Okupe, and so on, supposed to tell us that these people are not in our interest, and your votes can retire them permanently, but average Nigerians prefer to cry over and over while making the same mistake. Now, so 2027, now we'll still see some people that will still go and vote for these people. I hope that we don't make that mistake come 2027. Ed Babasi says his appointment will give him a privileged microscopic knowledge on why the president is still standing despite his forgeries and rigging. When he gets enough intelligence, he will run back to Atiku. People like Bwala have zero credibility. Yes, so one credibility like this he doesn't have. Jonah Amande says if you can't beat them, you join them. Okay now. He's going to see problem very well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.